Okay, so I just watched this new show on this. Basically like a spinoff of Detective Conan, but it's called The Culprit Hanzawa. I'm saying it wrong. I know it is. But anyway, it's only like 12 episodes. I literally just watched the entire thing in like, what, 40 minutes because they're like 6 minutes an episode. I mean, even though the state's at 10, it's basically like, it's basically this funny little story about this coated in all black villain. He's trying to find somebody that he's supposed to kill. So he goes to the town, but he doesn't even realize that the town is more threatening than he is, honestly. So he goes to this situation where he's trying to find an apartment. He thinks the guy's trying to jip him off and whatnot. Then he gets to the apartment linking up with like 6 other people that live there. So then he's trying to transfer his driver's license or whatever like that, but he's got to go to the police station to do it. And the lines are like dumb packed because like the police spend all their time like, stopping crimes like literally every second of the day. Then he tries to go out one night to try to get some alcohol, but then the stores are closed early or whatever like that. Then he realizes there's nobody outside. Then he ends up running into his lady's shop and he realized that it's a freaking like NRA gun shop. Got knives and all this other stuff, whatever like that. Now I was thinking to myself right then and there, he was carrying around his book bag with no equipment, right? And I'm thinking to myself, if you came to this town solely to kill somebody, you don't have no equipment to do this, but what the fuck would you go do? Hit him with your bare hands or something? So then the lady he even buys the stuff from me basically just on the price. All he got was a knife though, so it was like, all right. But she told him about this after hour spot to get alcohol from. And then the guy's there about to jip him on the price and he's got like a certain amount of money. That's all he's got left. Now you got people for the show that actually make cameos and stuff like that. Speaking of that, he's about to lose out on money, but all of a sudden like Ren's uncle's there at the bar. And we all know he's the detective from, the classic show. They was trying to get money out of him. All of a sudden Ren pulls up and she starts making the melee and laying the smackdown. She out here fucking up whole squads, catching bullets and shit. Then she looks at our guys like, yeah, just get on out here. You know what I'm saying? He's just holding his knife in his hand, scared to death. And then she just like rolls the blade up into a ball. So it's like, all right, yeah, dude, get the fuck out. And then a bunch of other stuff happens. He's got to get himself a job. I mean, it's basically like a spoof. I mean, the guy comes out. He's supposed to be the guy that's supposed to be coming there to kill somebody, whatever like that. But everybody in the town is pretty much scarier than him. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, fuck. Then he starts working at this comic place, you know what I'm saying, to make sure he can pay off his rent. All right, this is crazy. So when he's first about to get the job, he's like, yeah, I'm about to get a job. All of a sudden he goes in and the manager's dead as shit. You're like, what the fuck? You got these 4 people there that's trying to solve the case or whatever like that. Turns out they're actually detectives and they're going to be the people that he's working with. So technically he does still have the job. While he's working, sometimes the people got to go out because they're detectives anyway. Like, yo, I got to save this girl from a burning building. It's like, yo, can you cover my shift? I was like, what the fuck? So like I said, you get cameos from Ren. You get cameos from Ren's uncle. Obviously you get cameos from Conan. Now, I thought the person he was supposed to be looking for was the older version of Conan, aka Shinichi. We don't find out until episode 11 who he's really looking for. He's looking for Mr. Kid. Now, if you actually remember the show Detective Conan, that was the dude that was running around with the white suit on and shit. There's a couple episodes where he's talking to his mother, and one episode she actually comes to visit him, make sure he's good. And then he finally gets to Mr. Kid, and then they have this thing where it's like set up so it's like he's really supposed to be looking like he's walking on midair or whatever like that, but he's just basically walking on this glass, extra glass thick thing or whatever. They got it stretched across both buildings so it could look like he's walking on midair. It's just like crazy. So our guys basically been trying to like break the glass or whatever like that, but the dude is still walking. So it's like, okay, he could really walk on midair. It's like, what the fuck? The guy turns the glass into flowers and shit so it doesn't hit the people. So it gets to a point he never really found the real culprit. It turns out that I think the person he was actually looking for was Shinichi. But obviously, if you know about Conan, you know that would be impossible because Conan is Shinichi and, the whole situation about him being drugged and da-da-da. And that's an actual show, but this is like a spinoff, supposedly. Anyway, yeah, like I said, it's like 12 episodes. Episode's not long at all. Like, it actually took me probably about an hour at the most to watch all of them. So, funny little spinoff. I enjoyed it for what it was worth. Basically, check it out. On Netflix and all that shit.